Taught us how to make everything from decoupage to desserts. In the early 90s, Tonia Todman became an Aussie TV staple and inspired a whole nation to get creative.
I'm Tonia Todman. Your lounge room at home is an important room and it simply has to be versatile. Make sure you match your pattern because there'd be nothing worse than seeing half a poppy here and the other half of the poppy there. It's really easy to make inexpensive, quick presents for Mother's Day, and it's very easy for children to make them.
Now the grandmother is sharing her crafty knowledge with a younger generation. And Tonia Todman joins us now live from Melbourne. Welcome to the show, Tonia. Nice to have you with us.
Oh, it's lovely to be with you both. Thank you.
We want to have a chat. Tell us about how you got into TV, because you got a job straight out of school in television. What was it?
I auditioned at NBN in Newcastle because at 17 you're invincible and you think everyone will take you seriously. I wanted to be a newsreader, and I still do. And I auditioned and they thought it was pretty good, but then asked me the catch question, can you sing and can you dance? And of course I said, no, why ever would I need to? I want to be a newsreader. And they said, oh, no, we have other ideas. We want you to host Young Talent Time. So, you know, there I went.
Wow.
Fantastic. What a great start.
Amazing.
In the day, you were getting more fan mail, I believe, than some of, the nation's biggest soapy stars, including Kylie Minogue.
Well, apparently so. They were in the days of Healthy, Wealthy and Wise, and some of the stories we did had enormous interest for the audience. So not just the poppy matching, I assure you, but you've got to match your poppies, yes. I'm forever grateful to the Australian audience for picking up on the things that we taught them. And I just hope all those knickers that got all the attention are being worn.
Well, the knickers that you're referring to is you had, I read, up to about 70,000 requests for a pattern for knickers. That's what you're talking about, right?
Knickers in a camisole, Sally. We have to have the set.
Right.
And it was beautiful lace applique, a bit like Colette Dinnigan type stuff. And to my surprise, and more to the surprise of the directors of the show, who said no one will be interested in that, we had bags of mail down the hallway that we were literally jumping over.
That's amazing. You know, Tonia, if you don't mind, just tell Tom that actually Tonia had to hire someone to open all her mail. That's true, isn't it?
Yes. I jokingly say she's probably still in a padded cell somewhere, still freaks out at the sight of an envelope. And
Good on you.
Very popular
Love
indeed.
It. Yeah. What is your main focus these days? We know you're a grandma.
Oh, Sally, I love teaching children, and I've recently done the first 5 episodes of a new program called Grandma Tonia, and in that I'll be teaching and working with children to, namely my granddaughter, and there's her best friend Tilly, and we're in the kitchen, we're in the garden, we're out in the craft room, and this show will probably go to air in the next few weeks. So that's very exciting, but I also do have a cooking school at my home in Kyneton in Victoria, and I also grow roses because I work as a florist as well.
Oh, fantastic. Tonia, my mother-in-law, my wife's mum, plays with my daughters all the time, and she loves it. And she teaches them to paint, and they bake little cakes and cookies and stuff. It's so important for kids, isn't it?
Well, you must learn from your family. There are so many life skills, as I call them, within the family, from generation to generation, and truly hand them on, please, so that you can only benefit the next 2 or 3 generations, because those skills are not being taught anymore. They have to be learnt at your mother's knee, and or your father's knee. Learn to fish, learn to mend a car. Yeah. There's just as much for boys as girls.
Yeah, it sets up great family traditions, doesn't it?
Yeah,
really
and bonding
does.
time.
Yeah.
Do you think, Tonia, that there's such a reliance on smartphones and computers that children just aren't getting that creative outlet like they used to?
You're opening Pandora's box there. Yes, I do. I'm very concerned about the lack of, or the art of conversation, the art of being curious enough to look for some answer somewhere other than on that screen that's in front of you. Asking somebody, sitting down and having a chat, actually being shown by another human being, not what's on the screen. There's a lot we have to look at socially there. I'm no expert, far from it, but I can tell you all the concerns I have.
Yeah. Easily to say the traditional way is the way to go, especially when the kids are so young, if they can learn, how to do it for themselves. It's
they're
really,
soaking
really
it up.
important.
Yeah, they're soaking it up like a sponge until they're at least 7 or 8.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything you teach them will stay with them forever.
Hey, Tonia, the Mardi Gras parade was celebrated this weekend in Sydney. Now, one year you actually featured in the parade. Tell us about it.
Well, I wasn't there. I promise I wasn't there. But rumours have it, and many first-hand, witnesses say that there was a whole float full of Tonia Todmans with the bobbed hair and the aprons or whatever else they put on. Not much else, I imagine. I hope there was an apron. And they went all the way through. And I don't know what they were singing. I'd love to know. But I was very flattered, I have to tell you, boys. Thank you.
Absolutely. And it just goes to show your popularity, just is embraced by everybody. We've loved you for so many years. You bring a lot of delight to everybody's lives.
I once had a footballer who was moving to Melbourne from the country, and someone asked him where he wanted to live, and he said, I don't care as long as it's next door to Tonia Todman, because she can fix everything.
That's the ultimate compliment, isn't it?
We saw a clip before. I think Shane Crawford was in it. It was probably Shane Crawford.
I love Shane. We've done some work together, and he's great fun to work with.
Oh, Tonia, it's been so lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time today, and all the best with this new TV project.
Thank you.
It sounds really cool.
Oh, it's been lovely being with you both. Thank you.
Nice one, Tonia.